I need all mine. Ali flow, greatest of all time.
I want to thank you for taking the time out and doing this interview with the I'm Classic Hip Hop and the A3C blog team. But like the first question I want to ask is just, you know, just your style. Like I know it's Texas by default. Like I dig that, I understand that. But like you kind of come with a different a different energy where it's very kind of like urgent. It's pretty real. So like if you want to go into it, you know, you're more than welcome to.
Oh shit, I really like it. I explain my rapping is like hands-on rapping and shit. Like, I'm really forceful on the mic. I just put all my heart and my aggression, my energy into my performances as well as to my recording. So every time I feel like I have a mic, or I'm in front of a crowd, people are already gonna see me. So I feel like I'm gonna come my hardest, try to go my hardest, just to put a stain on people's brains. So it might be the only time they can hear me. So I want people to remember who I am. So I just really just try to go my hardest so people will remember who I am.
So tell me about the mixtape that you just put out, the cab route, and you know, like how, you know, you just expanding outside of, you know, trying to expand outside of Texas, like developing that.
Yeah, I mean, the cab route really is a mixtape that we put together like maybe like 3 weeks ago just for A3C. It has some of the songs off my first mixtape I dropped in January 13th. It's called Bully on the Beat, hosted by DJ Mr. Rogers, one of the biggest DJs in Texas. My first DJ, he heard me rap one time at a show, and he's like, man, I gotta fuck with you. He ended up hosting my mixtape for free. He one of the biggest DJs in Texas, so shout out to Rogers. But anyway, that Piff, Bully on the Beat, got all originals, like 3 songs that's not original, but I really came with all originals on that, so I feel like we got so much good response in Houston, I should push that outside the city. So when we knew we was coming to Atlanta, I said I'd take some of the songs out Bully on the Beat and put some new songs on there and just push it as an A3C mixtape and rename it the Cab Route.
That's what's up, that's what's up. So like, as far as just your influences and everything, like, do you care to, you know, speak on that? Like, who were your influences?
Yeah, I mean, shit. I listen to all type of music, so my biggest influence really come from Houston because that's where I was really get to see these people actually in the streets and actually get to listen to their music, the newest stuff, before anybody gets to hear. So I listen to a lot of Swisher House, a lot of SUC music, like Pokey and Slim, one of my probably the two top, 0-2.
So like, tell me about the differences within the chop and screw culture. Like, you know, I know we talked a little bit about it the other night, but like, you care to go into a little more depth as far as, you know, the differences and then just like growing up in that area?
Yeah, I mean, it was like a north and south beef in Houston, where the south side was really screw music and the north side really was a different type of music, but really tried to bring, say, like, the north side could really do the same shit. Like, Michael Watts was the head of Swisher House, and Screw was the head of SUC. And people listen to old Zero tracks, or you'll see Zero on there talking about Michael Watts and shit. Like, it was real beef between the north and the south. So, the only way you can get music from the south is, back in those days, if you go to the south and really get their music. So, shit, if anybody that really listens to music or Screwhead from the north, they would have to travel, risk their life or whatever, just for the love of music. So that shit was real. It was a real impact. Like, music was separated 2 sides of the city in Houston.
Yeah. So was it like hard for you, like, to get a?
I had cousins on the south side. That's really how I got most of my taste. I really didn't have to travel, but I know people that really like they got beat up just trying to get a CD and shit, or get a tape.
Wow.
Back in those days, yeah, it was crazy back then.
Wow, that's insane.
Yeah.
So like, how did that? Do you know how it like squashed, or like how to be?
Shit, I really think it's just over time people put their differences aside. Screw died, so everybody really just feel like we're trying to keep Screw name alive and the whole Houston movement alive, and feel like Houston would go further if they was together than apart. We're really still working on everybody coming together, but it's looking real good in Houston. Everybody got a sense of hunger. Everybody is like, our time coming. It's right around the corner.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So like, have you like came out or want to come out with, you know, like some old chopped and screwed?
Oh yeah, shit.
Chop?
My first tape I had to. I got my first tape chopped and screwed. I had to do that. Like 2000 shit, 2012, people really done lost the art of screwing their music. Like some people don't even listen to the chop and screw no more. But shit, I had to chop and screw my first tape. I put out an original version, and then I had a DJ for chop and screw, and they both on the internet.